Hello and welcome to Glorious Miniatures. My name's Jolyon, and we have another Sunday preview for you. It's the 21st of April, 2024, and let's just get into it. The Tau Empire needs you. On the far fringes of the galaxy, the Tau Empire continues its relentless expansion, and we're pretty sure joining them is a lot easier than beating them. If you do want to give them a rough time, some classic made-to-order orcs should do the trick. Oh, hello there. Made-to-order orcs. I wonder what we have. Let's have a look. So, Codex Tau Empire. A new dawn for the Tau Empire is upon us, and it's time to bring the greater good to the galaxy. Codex Tau Empire is going up for pre-order this Saturday. The new book is packed with detachments and data sheets for your Firecast troops and auxiliaries, with the full breadth of the new Kroot range, adding flexible light skirmishers to the infamous Tau gun lines. Artwork, obviously, the regular and a fancy book. The book also contains up-to-date lore on the Tau Empire and the state of affairs, along with beautiful miniature galleries, new combat patrol rules, and the updated Crusade campaign rules that task you with bringing new planets into the fold. If you're a die-hard Tau Empire fan, you can also pick up the collector's edition version of the Codex with the full art, soft touch cover, gold foil lettering, and other luxurious details. Okay then, nice bit of artwork. One day I might get some Tau, maybe. Anyway, so we got the Kroot Shapers. They are these chaps right here. As you can see, there seems to be two different versions with different weapons. Very nice, and another couple of ones. I don't know what these things are, to be honest. But we got three new Kroot leaders emerge to take command of their auxiliaries. The War Shaper is an experienced fighter who leads their carnivores from the front, while the Trail Shaper seeks out advantageous terrain so its warband can better ambush their prey. The Flesh Shaper fills the dual roles of tribal shaman and nutritionist, and they're a dab hand in a scrum with the razor-sharp knives and expert butchery skills. Well, hello there. That sounds like a very interesting one to me. Okay then, good stuff. Followed by the Kroot Lone Spear. What the devil is this? What is this creature? Okay then, but he's got a massive rifle, obviously very important. Some sort of explosive tipped spear potentially. And a lizardy kind of fiery, who knows what that is. We'll find out right now though. Not all Kroot are communal souls, and those that range ahead are often prefer the company of nimble Calamandra beasts to other warriors. Known as Lone Spears, these deadly hunters are expert mobile marksmen, whether sniping targets from afar or hurling explosive tipped javelins into enemy vehicles. Okie dokie, and then that's followed up by the Krootox Rider. Now I have seen, this was in the army box I believe, that came out recently. Two different weapon options I see. Very good. Older and less impulsive Krootox are used as mobile weapons platforms in battle, where the bond they share with their Krootox Rider is so strong that the gunner can move them into position with barely a gesture. The weapons they mount are the largest carried by Kroot kinbands and can be fired accurately on the move. What is this weapon? Look at the barrel size. It's ridiculous. We got Krootox Rampagers. The brute strength of a Krootox isn't only used to lug heavy equipment around, and particularly vicious specimens are prime mounts for the daring shock assault units known as Krootox Rampagers. This unit of 3 Rampagers is a pure wrecking ball in close combat, pairing the melee skills of their rider with the savage fury of a juvenile Krootox. Okie dokie. I like this one at the back here. Yeah, I like the pose at least. Very interesting things. And then we got the Kroot Carnivores are right here as well. Kroot Carnivores are the backbone of a kinband and are lightly equipped so they can skirmish easily through dense terrain. The classic Carnivores return in the brand new box of 10 miniatures with never seen before weapon options, plus all the claws, meat, and fetishes you need to outfit your Kroot. Okay then. Very good. There are the Kroot Hounds. Here we go. Traditional Kroot hunting techniques make frequent use of Kroot Hounds to chase down and tie up their prey, and it works just as well on the battlefields of the 41st millennium. They're lightning fast, are able to charge after advancing, and can even hold objectives when near a Kroot character. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of utility packed into 5 good boys. Very good. They got very interesting hair going on here. And I see the Combat Patrol Tau Empire. So this is the new Combat Patrol. This is the 3rd one I've seen in as many, I'm not going to say as many years, but it's definitely the 3rd one. The new Tau Empire Combat Patrol enters the arena of small-scale Warhammer 40,000 action with a balanced, mechanized force mounting troops in a mobile devilfish transport, while their comrades offer supporting fire. The commander, piloting a sturdy enforcer battlesuit, leads from the front with a powerful array of ranged weapons, while a breacher team closes in for a short-range firefight, and 10 Pathfinders support their comrades from afar with pinpoint marker light targeting. Okay, lots of sort of fleshy people here. Big robot suit and a tank thing. I don't know which one I fancy painting, but I do plan on painting some sort of Tau thing at some point. I don't know when it is, what it will be, etc., but there might be a thing. We got the Tau Empire dice set and datasheet cards. Let's have a look at these. Those, oh, hello. Complete your Tau Empire collection with a pack of 16 frosted white dice with pale blue pips and a Tau set logo on the 6, while keeping your datasheets close at hand thanks to the datasheet card pack. Each pack contains 44 quick reference cards with fancy blue foil edges, usable in both Combat Patrol and regular match play games of Warhammer 40,000. Okay, I do like these dice actually, they're pretty neat. And then I see we got made to order orcs. Okie dokie. This is going to be interesting. See what we have. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh no. Oh, drat. So it's impossible to keep orcs away from a good fight, and these made-to-order kits are so keen for a scrap they've travelled across time to get stuck in. The clanking orc dreadnought tears into troops with a pair of claws that cut through power armour like butter, while the stealthy Blood Axe commandos strike from the shadows, and a quad of 5 knobs show the runtier boys how it's done, wearing some vintage orc fashion if the horned helms are anything to go by. My brother had this orc dreadnought. I don't know where it's gone. I really wish... I don't know if I'm ever going to find it. It might be in the 2nd edition box set of Warhammer 40k that we got, and we both... he had the orcs, I had the Space Marines. I don't know where that box set went. I really wish I could find it though, because I'd love to see what remains from that box set. I know he had some nice orcs. I had a few Space Marines as well knocking around, so I'd imagine some of them are all in there. Anyway, this is a temptation, as are the Blood Axe Commandos. This is made to order though. You got the Warhammer Heroes Series 4 comes to selected Target stores. The Warhammer Heroes of Blind Box miniatures are heading to selected Target stores and Target's website in the United States. Curses. Series 4 features Strikeforce Justian, 7 miniatures from a variety of Space Marine squads, featuring intercessors, an assault intercessor, a heavy intercessor, an eliminator, and a captain, with a random figure in each box. Each miniature comes with its own kill team data card containing their full rules and a ploy for the team to use. All you need is any 6 of the 7 operatives to start playing kill team. They're available now, but note, you won't be able to buy them directly from the Warhammer.com web store. Okay, so get going to Target if you really want this, or find a person who can go get it for you. Aha! Warhammer the Horus Heresy stuff. We got the Solar Auxilia Basilisk and Medusa. Right. Your loyalist stroke traitor delete as appropriate. Opponents think they're safe, huddling beyond walls and ruins. Rain down a storm of artillery upon them with the workhorse ordnance vehicles of the Solar Auxilia, the Basilisk and the Medusa. Each kit builds 1 tank armed with either the Basilisk's infamous long-range Earthshaker cannon or the Medusa's deadly armor-rending Medusa mortar. I can never make my mind up which I like the most from these. It could be the Basilisk, but then again the Medusa is also very tempting. We've also got the Hermes Light Sentinel Squadron. The Hermes Light Sentinel is the Solar Auxilia's premier fast skirmishing walker, built for raw speed and equipped with a surprisingly powerful arsenal for a machine of its size. This kit builds 2 Hermes Light Sentinels with a wide range of options, including additional armor plates and weapons to turn them into elite Hermes of Veletaris sentinels for headlong frontal assaults. And we have the War for the Mortal Realms. Chart the continuing history of Warhammer Age of Sigmar in War for the Mortal Realms, a new omnibus collecting companion novels from each edition of the game, with new interstitial sections bridging the gaps between the major events in the Age of Sigmar. Perfect way to get caught up with the affairs of the Mortal Realms for the new edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar lands later this year, with exciting stories by Chris Wright, Josh Reynolds, and Darius Hinks. Okie dokie, that's some Age of Sigmar book reading for you. We've got Yindrast, whatever her name is, the Celestial Spear in the nomadic sled city of Rika Min. Yindrasta meets some other person trying to guide her people to safety. The other person is at once fearful and in awe of the golden-clad warrior from the sky, and soon learns how dangerous it can be to get between a hunter and her quarry, because Yindrastra, for all her fearsome beauty, is just as deadly as the beast they seek. As they close in on their target, the other person must teach Yindrastra the ways of the realm of the beasts, and she soon finds herself wondering who the real monster is, the Leviathan lurking in the deep, or the celestial spear sent down from the heavens. Okay then, I'm so terrible with these names. Anyway, that's another Age of Sigmar book, followed by The End and the Death Volume 2. The end of the Horus Heresy has arrived, and you can relive the penultimate chapter in Imperium's early history with a new paperback edition of The End and the Death, Volume 2 by Dan Abnett. The walls of the Imperial Palace have almost been breached, and the Emperor readies himself for the final showdown with Horus aboard the Vengeful Spirit. But there is still much to be done before their fateful duel, and the characters from across the Horus Heresy series will find their final roles to play as the apocalyptic Siege of Terra draws to a close. Okay, so this is something I definitely need to get. I think I've got all the other paperbacks. Might be missing one, actually. I'm going to have to double check once I can get unpacked. That's a good thing. And we got the Horus Heresy Collection 12. French collection. Continuing the story of the Horus Heresy in the new French language hardback edition of Collection 12. This omnibus includes the novels Pharos by Guy Haley and The Path of Heaven by Chris Wright, as long as the anthology book Eye of Terror, which features 11 short stories from a range of Black Library authors. Obviously, it's got an Imperial Fist on the front, so obviously an amazing book, and you should absolutely purchase it if you want to read it, that is. Okay, so that's that. We've got a bunch of Kroot, Tal stuff coming up for pre-order. Potentially, you could use my Element Games affiliate link. It is linked below. It will give a tiny bit of money to me. It doesn't increase the amount that you order cost-wise, but it does support the channel if you do use that. Obviously, got made-to-order orcs as well. Maybe that orc Dreadnought might be a tempting purchase for me. And obviously, that Horus Heresy book is going to be a definite purchase, even if nothing else is purchased. I would love to know in the comments below what you might be interested in getting. Who's interested in a Tau? Is anyone interested in the made-to-order orcs? I do not know, but let me know below. As for me, the studio is kind of... builders are coming this week again. They are putting in storage spaces as well and sort of extractor fans. And then the plasterer needs to come and do his thing, and then the electricians will come for a final second fix, and they put all the sockets in at some point. That time needs to be worked out, but things are finally sort of wrapping up in that department. Obviously, then we need to wait for the plaster to dry and then paint it, and then we need to unpack everything and set everything up. So that's probably going to take ages. I don't envisage being able to paint at least until June. We'll see. I just fully suspect by the beginning of July we'll be back to streaming miniature painting, both here on YouTube and potentially also on Twitch. Currently at twitch.tv/gloriousbadger. But yes, so things are finally sort of moving in the right direction, which is a great thing. It's taken a while, and it's been somewhat stressful to say the least. But thank you very much for your patience. Once we can get back to the painting and building of miniatures, that will be a great thing. Speaking of that, make sure that you've liked, subscribed, and indeed hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss those future painting videos. That's all I got to say. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.